Namaste children. Today our topic is Scratch Programming 1 Basic Concepts Review. This is chapter 4, session 1. So in this lesson we will learn new concepts and more topics. So before enter into the new topics, we will have a short recapitulation of lost class and lost lesson. Our third lesson is presentation, visual effects. In the presentation lesson, you learned different views of your presentation. I hope you all understood all the topics we discussed in the last lesson. The different views of the presentations are normal view, slide sorter view, reading view, slideshow view, notes page view and slide master view. To navigate between these views, we have to click the view tab and select the normal, slide sorter, reading, slideshow, notes page and slide master view. Okay, by selecting the view tab and selecting these options, we can navigate in between the views. And then we were discussed about the animation effects. They are entrance effect, exit effects, emphasis effects and motion path. And then we learned to add this animation effect and how to insert a video into the slides as well as audio, and how to insert the action buttons and how to import the materials from other applications. Everything we were discussed, you learnt theoretically as well as practically. Now in this session you will learn the new topic. The new topic is Scratch programming. So here the Scratch programming is a block programming language. In the last class, in your 6th standard, you learnt this lesson. This is very familiar to you. You learnt this chapter in 6th standard. That is an introduction. So with that introduction, you are going to learn some more topics in this chapter. So this is Scratch Programming 1 Basic Concepts Review. Scratch is a block programming language. It is designed by the Kindergarten Lifelong Learning Group at MIT. So it was created to introduce basic programming concepts in a fun, interactive and visual manner. So Scratch makes it easy to create our own interactive stories, games and animations, etc. At the end of this lesson, you are able to create the program in Scratch and you are able to create animations as well as the interactive stories and the games also. So in your previous class, you started working with Scratch. So this chapter shall introduce you to basics of game programming in Scratch. But before that, we shall first revise what you learnt in previous class. So what you learnt in previous class? You learnt about the interface, Scratch interface screen. Children, do you know what is an interface? This is a new word But don't panic about this. Okay. So interface is a screen with various elements such as menus, icons, toolbars, etc. So using which multiple task actions can be performed. So our Scratch screen is an interface screen. We can call it as interface screen because you can see various elements on the screen, isn't it? When you start Scratch, it shows you the following interface screen. This is a interface screen. You can see this screen only whenever you start a Scratch programming. The screen has the stage, sprite, and the blocks, script area, and the libraries, everything. So these are the elements on the screen. These are the parts of the screen. So in the last class in 6th standard, you were labeled the screen also. I hope you can recall the topics whatever you learnt in the last classes. So let us quickly revise what each section of Scratch interface does. Our first part in this element in the screen is menus and the toolbar. Yes children, the menus and the toolbars are at the top of Scratch interface. Not only the Scratch interface, in all the interface you can see the menus and the toolbars at the top of the screen. The different menus are available here. The menus are File, Edit, About, and Tips. The menu bar has 4 menus. What are the menus? File menu, Edit menu, About menu, and Tips menu. The File menu is used to create a new project, open and save existing projects, record video of your project, share your project to website, quit from Scratch, etc. Second menu is Edit menu. It is used to go for small stage layout, turbo mode, or undelete thing. About menu gives more information about Scratch, and Tips menu offer tips to work in different ways in Scratch. See children, this figure shows the menus and the toolbar. So the menus are at the top of the Scratch interface as well as toolbars also. The toolbar section offers tools to duplicate, delete, grow, shrink the sprites, and for block help also. This is the first part of the Scratch interface, that is menus and the toolbars. The second part of the Scratch interface is the stage, the sprite, and the background or backdrop. The stage forms the background for your project where the actions can be performed. That is the stage. The stage is a place where the actions can be performed. It is also known as canvas sometimes. Sprites are the objects that perform actions. The cat is the default sprite. The cat that you see on white background is the default sprite. Whenever you start the Scratch interface, you can see the cat on screen, on stage. So this is a default sprite. as well as you can see the white background. So white background is the default stage. Look children, this image shows you the stage and sprite on the screen. The stage is what? The stage is also known as canvas and elements. Canvas with some elements. See here, the default sprite is cat. You can perform actions with the sprite. You can create the stories or games or animations with this object. Sometimes you can take the new one also. So to create a new sprite or stage on your own, you can use a library. So choose sprite from library. See here there are different options are available. Choose sprite from library, and here paint new sprite and load sprite from your file as well as sprite from your camera. So the default sprite or object is a cat, but if you want to place some other object on stage, you can choose it from library also, or else you can paint the new sprite. As well as the background also can be changed. Okay, so by clicking the stage, it shows you the same option, that is choose stage background from library, paint a new background, or load a backdrop from your file, or background from your camera. Okay, so you can change the sprite as well as the background, but the default sprite is cat. The default stage is white background. Okay children, our third part is the blocks palette. Scratch is a block programming language where each action is represented through a block. The blocks palette is a place where you will find all types of blocks to represent various types of actions. So actions can be performed on stage. For that we have to write the script. All the scripts are available on the blocks. So the blocks are available on the palette. Okay. The blocks palette is a place where you will find all types of blocks to represent various types of actions. So the blocks palette have the different kinds of the blocks with some commands. So using that commands you can perform the various actions. The block group of motion block, looks block, sound block, pen, data, events, control, sensing and operators. Look children, this is a script area. Here the blocks are available. It shows the different blocks with the commands. Here the block category is also available, that is block group. So using that blocks category you can select the commands based on your actions. What is the action to be performed on the screen, on the stage? So based on that you can select the blocks from here. So next fourth part is script area. The scripts area is a rightmost pane where your selected commands reside and make a script for your project. So a script is a sequence of selected command blocks. So the command blocks are selected by you. When you run a project, the commands in a script are carried out. You can drag a block from designed category to scripts area. See here, this is the blocks category. From this blocks category, you can drag the blocks, and you can drag the block to the this is the blocks. These blocks can be dragged to the script area. Okay. Remember children that every script must begin with a head block. If it begins with a head block, then you can run it. Otherwise, the script will not be run. So here the scripts are the commands which is placed on the script area. Look at this again children. The categories or the block groups are motion. Actually the motion is performing the actions like moving, turning, set position, so for the including sprite, okay, the sprite can be move based on the motion block, and sound block can be used to play different sounds, and looks block can be used to make sprite to say something, say, think. Next block is pen block. This blocks for drawing, make pen up, down, clear, change color and size. Events block can be used to start the event. It contains blocks to perform actions when a particular event occurs. An event means occurrence of something, like a particular key is pressed, mouse is pressed on an object, make a loud noise. So when we press a when we press an object with a mouse, an action can be started. So when you press any particular key, that time the actions can be performed. That is events. Next block is control block. This block is having a control over certain actions. And sensing, operators and data are the different blocks available in the blocks category. Okay children, I hope you understood this concept. Take your 6th computer science book and revise this scratch programming one more time. The basic concepts given in that lesson interface screen explained very well in that lesson, in that chapter. Okay children, I hope you understood these concepts very well. We will meet in next session. Thank you.